Welcome to Home Cinema and Tech Review. In this video, what we are talking about is the placement of ultra short throw screen and how important it is, because if you are going to buy a furniture or if you're going to replace your TV with an ALR plus ultra short throw projector screen, you gotta know this. This video will be highly educational if you are planning to buy ultra short throw projector plus ultra short throw ALR. Let's talk about it. The thing that I'm talking about, height, the perfect eye level, in my opinion, really depends on your distance and screen size. So the height is not going to be given by me, but it will be calculated by you. But what you have to do before buying an if you decide to go ultra short throw projector, first, you got to know the throw ratio of your ultra short throw projector, because that will create the distance between the wall and the projector. Projector is behind, the back. So if you have a shorter throw projector, which I did early in the channel, like my Xiaomi Mijia 154K, it was a bad projector in general, considering the price. It was price performance, but not a good projector in my opinion. So instead of that, I went to Full HD Epson LS300, now Epson LS650. But reason that I'm talking about this, Epson has a longer throw ratio compared to Xiaomi. Then what happens is you got to take the projector back. When you take the projector back, image goes high because of the triangles calculations geometrically. So you throw something like this, when you go far back, the image goes high. So what happens? Let me just show you in real life. So basically, this is a 65-inch TV sit on a TV unit. That is the important part. Let me just get my meter. Since this is a studio, everything is practical. So the ground level for 120-inch image is about 47 or 46 centimeters. This is a huge picture. Compared to 65, it's like 3.5 probably times size. So the TV unit is about, let's just say, 60 centimeters from the ground, and including the 65-inch QNED TV, we got 1.5 meters. But take a look at this. It starts from, again, 46, goes up to 119. So the highest place of the image is 40 centimeters higher than the TV with a unit. So what happens if you try to mimic same thing, placing the projector onto the same TV unit, if you're not going to change the TV unit? What happens? The image will be up high and a lot higher than you imagine, depending on your screen size. Let me just show it to you. I'm going to show you with ALR, and then I'm going to do the same thing without ALR so you can understand easily. So first thing is first, I'm going to push it in. And as you can see, image gets low. This is about probably 90-inch of an image, maybe this is kind of like a 90-inch. I'm not doing the focus. This is a manual focus device. So can you see how low it gets? Right now it's low it got. This is not going to be the eye level. If you're going to sit on a couch, not on a ground, you would like to have the picture. If you sit like this, you would want the picture to be like minimum, at least minimum, let's just say starting from 60 centimeters, just like a TV unit, because it's right now becoming a TV size, kind of ish, 85, 90 inch pluses. So you gotta start from here. In order to do that, you can't do it with ultra short throw projector based on TV unit. There is no TV unit actually that low, so you got to create your solution. I've shown you in the early videos an IKEA solution. It's called IKEA's LAC model. Let me just do it, show it to you again. This is not a quite high unit, but let me just show you what happens if I put it on. It will get too high. I showed it in the best furniture recommendation video. This is a very useful furniture if you're going to use ultra short throw, and it's cheap. Let me just get it. First of all, I need to push the projector in the same direction and take a look at this. Okay, same size, near same size, and right now the height is just right. So it will depend on your basically size to your height. So you got to reconsider, if you're going to keep your TV unit, you're going to have a high picture. That is a guarantee. So normally, let's just talk about this. TV units, this is not exactly a TV unit, but this is from ground 60 centimeter. Let's call it 55, okay, 55 centimeter. Let's go 5 to 10 centimeters. This is again another leg from 45 centimeter height. Not 55, 45. But talking about 45, this is a 45, and it will get the image this high, okay? So this is higher than normal eye level. And this is for 90 inch. The reason that I'm talking about inches, because it will go with a ratio. This is not just about screen placement. You got to understand the ratio. Let me just do it with the motorized screen down. I need to find the remote control. There are a lot of remotes and accessories in the place. Guess I gotta find it. Okay, where is the remote? Where did we? Okay, no remote. You gotta do it by our own. So I'm going to drop down the screen. So ALR effect will go away. Don't worry, I will take the LAC TV unit and drop it down. Just like if you don't have a screen at home. Just basic principles. Screen is gone. And since the screen has 10 centimeters depth, we're going to have a little bit bigger screen if we place the same place to our projector. So I'm going to close the lights. The picture is pretty good. You can compare it with a TV side by side. So what I'm going to do, this is about, again, 120 plus, 122 or 3 maybe. So I'm going to go around 140-ish size. The problem is, I have probably mentioned in the early videos, let me get the meter. Where is the meter? Okay, we got a lot of thing here. And the main problem is the ceiling and the screen finish has 27 centimeters. This is the main problem of ultra short throw projector placement. If you're not going to place it on the ceiling and reverse mount it, if you do it like this, the screen will get so high when you go further back because it's throwing like this, okay? Throwing up top like this. It is designed that way. So if you plan big screens from your perfect eye level, you might reconsider placing a long throw projector with a long throw ALR like a Valerian. But if you really want to enjoy walking in front of the screen without hitting the light, you might still consider ultra short throw. I really love ultra short throw setups and the practicality. And I explain in many videos, but this is a big deal for a lot of people. You gotta either put the screen, first of all, you gotta put the screen same height with the projector. The reason is, otherwise, the projector's screen length won't be enough for you. So if you place this huge thing on a TV unit, you gotta choose the TV unit's thickness, depth, because basically what's going to happen, let's just hit back from both of them. And since I'm doing it alive, I gotta go from here to, I guess, this one, and from here to this one. Let's just go, sorry about this, but I'm doing it in the real time. So I'm going to hit both of them. I'm going to go to the beginning. Yes, TV has gone, and I'm waiting for the Epson. Since both of them has pretty much 4K capabilities and everything, It won't be taking too much of a time for each one of them. TV will be faster, I'm sure, but they're running quite good. So if you plan to stick yourself around 120, placing on a ground might be a good idea. But if you're going to go smaller than 120, 110, 100 inch, you might want to height your projector because the picture will low. Let's just think about it. This is 140 and this is 120. 120, I think this is ideal. For me, on a couch level, from the ground up, this is ideal. Place it on the ground. I prefer 120 on the ground. Depending on your couch, everything is relative here, I know. But if I'm talking about regular home setup, not a man cave with the custom seats, different level. So if you go smaller, let's just consider this is a 110-ish inch. This is low, in my opinion. So you got to get it higher for 10 centimeters maybe, 10 to 20. It's going to depending on your really where you sit. But if you go even smaller, take a look at this. This is probably 90 inch, 98 inch level. And I think it's pretty low. So it really depends on what do you want to achieve on the size. I just want to make this video about people who are considering ultra short throw and ultra short throw ALR screens. That's why companies are selling cabinets, ultra short throw screens and projectors, combined setups. The reason behind it, combined setup has some custom solution. What happens, you can do it by your own, it's going to be expensive also for you and you got to know a lot of furniture and cutting woodwork and stuff probably. But what happens is they put the projector screen high, okay, enough for your perfect eye level, just like a TV unit. But to catch that level, you need to put the projector below. In order to do that, they have like custom rail systems and nothing is blocking the light of the projector. So there is a big hole or a cut customly made for the projector rail system. So projector's light is not going to be hitting. Let me just show it to you by an example. If this was a TV, you probably will have the links, okay, from some of the manufacturers. This is nothing projector screen. Let me just show it to you. Let's just call this a custom TV unit based upon a projector. So as you can see, light is not going out. This is a stupid setup. But what happens if I pull the projector out? As you can see, can you use this setup? Well, if you can have extensions, I've just created a custom setup. But the problem is it hitting the light? Well, no. I think I made let's just say an invention. Let me just show it to you by putting just a box underneath. Okay. Not this box. I gotta find, sorry, but I need to go like this a little bit to keep the projector safe. It's an expensive projector. I need to find a box. I think I have a box for you. So this is an Amazon Echo Plus. Let's just try to find a space. Okay, another box. I need to be fast. I know you guys are waiting. So this is a Wambu projector box. Let's try it. Okay, a little bit. I need to find something thicker than this Wambu box. Let's find that out. Another projector box would be ideal. Okay, I got one. Okay, here we are. So I'm going to stick this. Not perfect, I know. Just wait a while. And here is your secret furniture. Yes, this is an invention. This is again a LAC series IKEA TV unit. And it's kind of like acting as a secret ultra short throw projector stand. But you gotta find something white and perfectly matches this color, or you gotta make it custom made. But if you do that, you're going to have something like this. I think it's amazing. It works. It's pretty good deal. And if you can put it up high, okay, you can, let me just put my arm here. It's not going to be blocked by a sound bar, so you can put your sound bar here. I know it's not going to look, well, perfect, That's obvious. It's not going to look rich if you're defining that ultra short throw and lenticular ALR screen setup as a rich setup, but this is a solution. But some of the light hits here. So I just want you to show this. Okay, this is an invention, but not the perfect invention. So this is where I can get away without heating, but the screen size is about little higher than what I desire. This is about 150-inch scale. So would I recommend this? I would recommend to find something similar. Cut the legs, if you will. Okay, you can cut the legs. You don't have to install the legs of this leg series. So you can drop down like 10 centimeters and you are good to go. You can put it on the ground, cover a small piece of wood, white wood, underneath your projector and pull it out, watch it, pull it in, hide it. Put your sound bar here. Voila, there is an invention in possibly every one of my videos. So this was a solution, this was a guide, this was an informational video. I want you to subscribe and show respect to my efforts, if you will, and hope to see you in the next video. Until the next video, bye from Home Cinema and Tech Review and hoşçakalın from Istanbul, Turkey. I will let you enjoy the biggest possible picture in a different way versus projector. This is even without an ALR setup. Yeah, you can subscribe now. Or not. At least you can say hi in the comments and help the channel to grow. Yeah, I'm waiting. With the jokes aside. Bye.